One of the world's most unpalatable foods, mosquito burgers. Each mosquito burger contains about 500,000 mosquitoes and is said to have 7 times the nutritional value of a regular beef burger. During the rainy season each year in Africa, massive swarms of mosquitoes appear around Lake Victoria. How dense are they? There can be 1-800 mosquitoes per cubic meter. Just waving a frying pan in the air, you can coat the bottom of the pan with dead mosquitoes. This abundance of mosquitoes causes great distress to the local residents. In their long-term battle against mosquitoes, they invented these mosquito burgers. Due to a lack of protein in the daily diet of local residents, and considering that mosquitoes are rich in protein, they capture a large number of mosquitoes, then press them into the shape of a burger. Afterwards, the mosquito burgers are fried in a pan, looking black and unappealing. How do they taste? Once the mosquito burgers are ready, men start to enjoy this delicacy with their children. What are your thoughts on this?
What the hell? Is that karma? Hey, does a mosquito drink your blood and then like live its life and then die and come back as an African mosquito during the rainy season and then get ate by a human? Is that the circle of life? Mosquito burgers? Damn. Maybe things ain't so bad on this side of the river.
If electricity is produced by copper and carbon, the friction of copper and carbon, then where do we go in the human body and find the organ that produces electricity? We find that it's the brain. The brain is the center of motor. The nervous system is the conduit that carries the electricity to various points of the body to cause motion. Now, should we ask, what is the composition of the brain? It is made up of what? Carbon and copper. The pineal gland is carbon, and the cerebral cortex, copper. We not only find that in a human being, we find that in the eel in Brazil that produces electricity to kill his prey. And when you open the eel, all you find is copper and carbon.
Does everybody have a pineal gland? I was told the other day that everybody doesn't have one. Is that true or not?
If you had no pineal gland, you would not be alive. You would be in no motion. It's impossible. Every race has pineal glands.
All right. Your body knows how to repair everything. If your bones are weak, your body knows how to regrow them. If your muscles are wasting away, joints are breaking down, your internal organs are falling apart, you got things going wrong with you, there's no incurable disease. There is a point of no return, there's permanent damage, but if you get to anything wrong with a system going in here, if you get to it in time, do the right things, your body can repair it. So I'm going to explain it, and this is all you need for your body to repair itself. Ready? Get this. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment. A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment, and your body will repair everything.
A surplus of energy in a hydrated alkaline environment. Huh? Hold up. Because I do know, okay, Dr. Sebi goes on this and he talks about mucus and your body being in an acidic state. And you got to alkalize the body and put it in an alkaline state because mucus disease cannot breed or develop in a non-acidic environment. So this dude said a high abundance of energy in a hydrated alkaline solution. Did we just find the keys to immortality? Did he just drop the keys to immortality or long life? Bro, I always think about how like characters in the Bible lived so long, and I just can't help but think that like they weren't eating McDonald's and Taco Bell. Like they was eating what they had to grow. And if you see these other people, man, you get these people like 70, 80, 90-year-old women, and they look like they're in their 30s, and all they tell you is like, yeah, I grow my own food. I just eat what I grow. Man, dog, get something to it, bro. Success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. Remember that.
Any men who have a uterus could menstruate.
A man has XY separate chromosomes. I'm sorry I'm being so rude. I apologize. But you're incorrect. Because we're talking about anatomy, biology. Like if you were to have surgery, they need to know what sex you are. So women, that's why she ran off.
No, I said I was crossing at the next line.
This is very serious what's going on in America. They're indoctrinating students to go against their parents. And this is Marxism, this is socialism. I'm very familiar with it. And I want everybody to educate themselves.
Any men who have a uterus could menstruate.
A man has XY separate chromosomes. I'm sorry I'm being so rude. I apologize.
I'm going to be aggressive because nobody wants to hear this, because what you want me to say today is actually being a single mother is totally possible. It actually isn't. It was never meant to happen for the human race, number
Facts.
one. Number two, single biggest determiner of whether a mother is a good mother, what do you think it is? This is going to blow your mind when I tell you the answer. Whether they have a supportive partner. The major argument for good dads is actually, can the dad be there for the mom? Because it's like a direct chain is what we see. What you see is that if you've got a father figure, basically, who's supportive to the mother's energy goes towards the children. But the second that she doesn't have that supportive energy, she collapses, is what happens. And then the kids get starved. And we're not actually supposed to be living in a single-family household, so it's supposed to be a lot more support towards mom than just dad. But I'm going with standard societal structure. You are a victim of a society that was never meant to work this way.
I think that's why they call it a nuclear family. Because the orbits. Q, what the hell are you talking about? Listen. You can study this in molecular structures like, let me rephrase that. You can study this in atomic structures, electrons, ions, orbitals, all these things, and you see how they come together and how they orbit each other and how they empower each other and how energy is distributed amongst them. I think studying that will give you a wider understanding and a better awareness of what it is that she's even talking about when she says, like, we're not even supposed to be living in one family households. Like, we're not designed like that. But for the sake of conversation and society, right, she's coming at it like that. Like, if you don't have a mom that's being backed by a dad, then the offspring suffer. Because the mom cannot provide the energy necessary to nurture that child optimally. Ooh. You can nurture the kid. Don't get it twisted, single moms. You could do that. However, that type of energy you're giving off is lacking nutrients. Certain types of nutrients that you can only get when dad's in the picture. Is that a good way to put it? Man, I think that was a great way to put it. Let's continue. New era.
I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token. Yeah, there's jokers all around me. I'm feeling quite bad, so take another token. Yeah, there's jokers all around me.